So everybody, I have some fairly exciting news. So 2 nights ago, the DNR called and said that somebody had turned back their limited entry bear tag, and I was an alternate for that tag. So I went and got the tag yesterday, being Friday, and today is opening morning. So today I'm up here looking for bears. I don't know if they're even going to be out of their dens yet. The snow levels are still pretty high. So I'm mostly just kind of scouting out some new country, looking for where they might be, seeing if the snow has melted off, see if they're going to be feeding on that new green grass. But I am so pumped. This is like a 2-month-long tag, and there's a lot of good weekends in here, so I'm going to be up here a lot. So I can't bait on this tag, but what I can do is spot and stalk and pursuit. So I think the first probably month of this hunt, I'm gonna be spot and stalk. It's any legal weapon, so if I can get within rifle range of a good boar, then that's gonna be the way it gets done. If it comes into May and things are getting tight, I'm gonna start running them with dogs. I've got a few good buddies who said they'd be willing to come help, who want to come help, so yeah, that's the plan thus far. Kind of a crazy turn of events though, to not think I had a tag 2 days ago, and now all of a sudden it's opening morning. So I drove up here to try and get to the spot I wanted to go look for bears, but I'm just floating on snow. There's about 18 inches of snow on the road. Some of it's pretty frozen and packed, so I can kind of float on top of it, but I would hate to get clear deep somewhere and then have that sun come out and melt all this snow and me just fall through it and get stuck. So we're gonna try and play it smart. I say I'm up here alone. Well, I guess I got my bow dog with me. He's my hunting buddy right now. He's not very good at chasing bears, but he does okay with birds. But right now I'm just checking a lot of these south-facing slopes. Some of the snow's already melted off them. So I'm just hoping to look at those. They haven't had much of a chance to green up, really. They've only had about a week of warm weather. So hopefully that green up will start kicking in this week, next week, and those bears will be out feeding in it. But that's about all I know about bear hunting thus far, is they're gonna be chasing the grass on south-facing slopes as soon as they can, because they gotta bulk up after sleeping off all their fat all winter. Maybe I ought to try that. Instead of just moping around all winter waiting for hunting season, maybe I ought to just try sleeping and not eating anything. Maybe that'd be a good weight loss plan. Who knows? But anyway, thought I had a bear. Ended up being a bear-shaped bush. Gonna have to get off this road pretty soon though, to make sure I don't fall through. So one thing I'm already starting to notice with this is I've glassed up bears in the past when I've been hunting deer and elk. And you know how when you're looking for deer and elk, everything looks like a deer or an elk? Well, that same thing happens with bears, but everything looks like a bear. Like, I'm looking for dark, round spots, and that's literally everything I look at right now. I've already been faked out like 6 times thinking I saw a bear, but it was like a bush or something. So that's gonna be another challenge with this hunt, is I think I'm really gonna have to key in on movement when I'm glassing, because these bears are gonna be out grazing and moving and eating as much as they can. I don't think, so yeah, I need to quit paying attention to every dark round spot I see, because that is gonna take a lot of time if I keep doing that. Well, this is the end of day 1 bear hunting. I think these bears are still bent up. I made a lot of loops, did a lot of glassing, and it looks like, well, I've only seen one set of tracks that looks like a bear came out of some trees, went down, got some water, and went back up into the trees. So I think they're poking their heads out. There's not I think what I've been told is that these bears will kind of poke their heads out of their dens and go for a little walkabout, and if they don't find food or anything they want to eat pretty quick, they just go back and go to bed. That's what I've been told. Who knows? But at least I saw that one track. I jumped a herd of shed bulls up here too, so this might just wind up turning into a shed hunt anyway. But I think I'll just give it a couple weeks. Some really good weather coming up. I think this grass is really gonna start shooting up, and those bears are gonna start coming out and munching. So fingers crossed, should be up here in maybe not next weekend, but the week after that, and hopefully have some better luck then. So we're about 20 minutes into this thing for this weekend, and I've already glassed up like 20 elk and a couple bulls. So trying not to turn this into a shed hunt. I'm trying to keep looking for bears, but one was starting to grow out that I can see good, and yeah, I think they've been here most of the winter. So onward and upwards, try and keep looking for bears. Hopefully I find a couple sheds along the way. I just drove past the spot where I saw those bear tracks last week, and about 40 yards away from them there is another set of tracks. So I'm pretty sure there's a bear in the area. It looks like there's a couple others around it now, so it might be a sow and her cubs. But that's good. I'm gonna keep driving up this road and get up on this hill where I can glass into this timber, and we will see if we can't get a bear to poke its head out. And there they are, going right up through the snow. I don't know if that's like her cubs or something, but the other place that I saw tracks was just right there. So I mean, 60-70 yards between the two. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get out of here and see if I can get to where I can see down in this. So I was just getting geared up to go make my first hike, and we got a call from some buddies of ours, Gordon Creek Outfitters, and they said they jumped a big bear this morning. That's really zoomed in on me. I'm about an hour out from where they are, and so I'm boogieing. I'm gonna get the heck out of here and go see if we can't kill us a bar. They got dogs on the trail of the bear they saw. We're just trying to see if we can see either the bear running or the dogs coming around this hill. But it sounds like they're on its trail. Let's go. Okay, I got dogs.
Where at?
Right close to the bottom. I just saw one just make it across about 100 yards up the hill from the very bottom. Where it starts to get real wide and open there. Yeah. Yeah, there's dogs going right up the bottom now.
It sounded a minute ago. It sounded like one of them dogs is getting the crap kicked out of it. Come on, bear.
Let's go up a nice, big, wide open tree for us. Just hang out.
They're in the bottom of that canyon. Straight down from the pine tree.
Yeah,
Oh, he's going now. Which way is he running? Straight up to that pine tree.
To the pine tree.
Stop broadside over there now again.
He's got to be in that canyon right there with you guys somewhere.
We got him.
Actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, he's a pretty decent bear.
Okay.
Hey, bear!
We're gonna kill it?
Bear! It's up to you. What is he at doing?
Well, I'm gonna kill it if you guys let me.
Oh yeah,
kill
kill
it.
that sucker.
Oh, yeah. 208, 310.
Here, bear! Hey, bear! Hey! Here, bear!
Bear's in the bottom of the canyon, go down.
No, he's running.
Go below you at the bottom in the creek.
See that pine tree? Two bears in the bottom in the Quakies. See it?
Oh yeah,
two.
those
Oh,
are deer.
How far is he now, Devin?
358, that big pine tree's behind. 358? Yeah.
He's stopped too. Shoot.
Right behind the tree?
Right behind the tree.
Oh,
there he goes.
There he goes.
380 now.
Here, bear!
397.
Hey! Hey!
Okay.
Hey!
403.
Okay, stop yelling.
Jeremy, he's about to hit the main road in the bottom.
We can haul us down there.
Oh, we saw the bear. I had my safety on. I had a shot at like 440, but he's just moving across the side hill, so we're repositioning.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Still got a couple dogs on him. Right below that tree.
I
Oh, there he is. Coming back to the right.
Oh yeah, right there.
there he is.
Give me a range.
Here we got a range right here.
Woo! 440.
Got him! Got him!
Woo! Woo! Oh yeah.
Oh! He's just sitting there. Oh, there he is. Right under that pine tree. Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's done.
Oh jeez.
There's the boy.
Yeah, actually got a pretty good coat on him. He actually got a pretty good fluffy coat.
Yeah, he looks good.
Hey.
Yeah.
They can chew on them if they want. They earned it today.
Oakley's got some cool pictures where he's running down the snow
Oh, really?
on that ledge.
Big old snow bank, you can see his big old pad on it.
Didn't like it.
Bear's dead. We're okay.
Picture time. We gotta cut that tunnel off. That was some cool shooting.
Oh, I mean, that's... I was coming into this hunt like winging it. I was telling these other guys that they called me 2 days before the hunt started and said, like, hey, you want this tag? And I'm like, yeah, I better take it. And I'd hunted like up Ethan Canyon and in the south unit, but I'd never been up here much, so.
Pretty blocky head.
Yeah, it's blocky. I mean, his body's pretty small, but his head's...
He's got some big old nuts. I tell him, I was like, let's roll that thing over.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of like circled right here for a second.
Oh, yeah. I think that was my first shot right there.
Yeah, it was.
There!
Hello everybody again. So I am now home with my bear, got him in the freezer, and I am going to be making a brine for him now. So I don't know how to do this, and we're looking it up on the internet as we go, but hopefully this ends up turning out decent. So I have no idea on quantities on this, so we're going to be eyeballing it. Our salt, some old brown sugar, which will be perfect actually. We're gonna put in there some white sugar. We got some steak seasoning. And then some of this stuff nobody can say. Worcestershire sauce. Thinking about throwing some liquid smoke in here, but we're gonna be putting it on an actual smoker, so I don't think that will be necessary. So, it's all going in here together. Oh, perfect.
So we're gonna let that soak overnight and into tomorrow night even, and we will check back with you then.
All right, folks, I have decided to insert myself into this video that Rocky's been pretty much doing a solo mission on. But we're here at my house now, and Rocky has brought with him this bear meat. He's been brining.
I did add some new things to it. I put in some lemons and some dill that you guys didn't see. A bunch more Worcestershire sauce.
What is it called?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
The world's most commonly mispronounced word.
But anyway, it smells pretty dang good.
It does smell good. Got a lot of spices and everything. Got the ice in it, keeping it cool. So we're gonna pull out. We debated cooking a whole, like a ham, but I don't think we have the time for that tonight. So we're probably gonna roll with the back strap.
Yep.
So let's see what those look like. All right, folks, so this is what we ended up deciding to do. We just got a small chunk of backstrap here. Main reason being taste testing. We want to see what it tastes like, how the quality is going to be, and then kind of from here we'll decide what to do with the rest of it. Because neither of us, Rocky nor I, are that experienced when it comes to bear meat. Like, I've killed one bear in Canada. This is his first bear. So it's like, I've eaten it a few times. I know a little bit about it, but we're just gonna try it out. We're gonna throw it on the smoker. I have an idea in my head for a little bit of stuff I call a bayou butter that we're gonna try out. I actually came up with it today. And I tried it on some steaks, some elk steaks today, and it is not gross, not in the slightest. I think by the end of this, we're gonna be pretty stoked. We're gonna take this little chunk of back strap, and we're gonna actually slice it. So I was thinking about doing it whole, but I want to make sure that we get it fully cooked. So we're going to do some thin slices on this, and we'll throw it on the smoker like small steaks, cook them thoroughly, and then I'll show you what we're going to do after that. Check on them here in about 10 minutes.
Bayou butter. It's money, dude.
All right, folks, so this is the thing I came up with today. I call it bayou butter. I'm sure I didn't invent it. It's just some softened butter right there. You get you a little bit of this Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. About 2 shakes of this garlic right here. A little, just a touch of chili garlic paste right here. And usually I just do a hot sauce, but this is what we got. So this is what we got. And we just give that a nice little mix up. There it is, a little bit of bayou butter. And you put that on any type of meat while it's resting, like I put it on the elk steak or whatever. If you're into, I'm into spice. Some people aren't, but I like it. And then we're gonna get some of this. So this right here is sourdough that my sister made. She makes a killer sourdough. Like, I'm gonna slice it a little bit. Just like that. Do one more. And then we'll half these. And then we'll toast them. And then we'll use those at the end for a little bit of a bear, like a crostini. I don't know, that's what I'm calling it. So you bet it's gonna be good. They're done, folks. They're about jerky. They look like it, but they're still like pretty soft in the middle. But I know they were all like high 150s when we checked a minute ago, so they're done. Anything well done is like a shame. So we have a lot of ideas for stuff that we could do with this bear as we're sitting there talking about it. It would be really good as stew meat. And Like maybe in something with a lot of liquid, like a pulled sandwich. Shut that puppy down. Let's go give this stuff a taste test.
I need to probably cool a bit.
I'd be man. So this is Rocky's first taste of his bear. Scale of 1 to 10. Gotta get both hands in there, that's a good sign.
A little tough.
As to be expected.
It's pretty good.
Is it like jerky-esque?
No, it's pretty decent in the middle. Like the outside's pretty crusty, jerky-ish, but it's got really good flavor actually. Not like gamey. It's 5.
1 to 10.
Okay, let's flip it around. 1 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
As in 10 being A5 Japanese Wagyu and 1 being rattlesnake.
I don't know.
I'd say that's a 7.
That's not bad.
Like, I think that was pretty good. Let's get Ben's.
We're going with a little bit thicker piece.
It's surprisingly moist for how long we cooked it.
Oh no. It's not. I mean, it's almost like a fatty cut of beef.
Yeah.
Has a good crust on the outside. Has a very rich flavor, like you get with a high-end steak. So the fact that we have to cook it to death sucks, but I think you could use this as a replacement anything that you would use beef in. So I'm gonna give it like, I like 7.
Yeah.
7's a good place to be. But we're gonna make up some of these little crostinis here. So toast some of the sourdough up, and then make a little stacker, some bayou butter, and a little jalapeno on there. So you're getting some of that bayou butter on there. This is just fresh out of the toaster, sourdough toast. It'll melt that soft butter quick. Then we'll give her a chunk of that crispy bear. You like jalapenos?
I love jalapenos.
Do you like them a jalapeno business?
I like jalapenos better though.
Jalapenos.
Give me some jalapeno chips.
Ricky. All right. Cheers. I mean, what's not to like about that?
Pretty deloish.
Oh man.
Let me get in on that. That's the one right there. That's excellent. That was really good.
Money, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks, our eyes have been opened to the bear meat. Really good, and excited to see what we do with the rest of it. Got some ideas and recipes in mind. But for now, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Real Hunting channel. If you guys like this video, go ahead, hit us with a subscribe, smash the like button, all the things that YouTubers say. And thanks for watching, and keep it real.